It is actually Sunday, January the 2nd. I apologize. I didn't have a chance to record anything yesterday. But that's the way it is when Andy's home all day, playing video games and not doing much anything. So I'm coming to you today because he's gone out to the store. Maybe he'll piddle around for a little bit. I know he was in search of a razor or something. So, God, sorry, my hair's... I sleep on this side, obviously, and then my hair obviously likes to stand up for no reason. But, Abby is in the living room. She is watching her some Cocomelon, and I didn't want to disturb her by having to turn it down. So she is in there in her playpen watching some Cocomelon, and I thought I would come in real quick while nobody else is home and give you guys a little update on my New Year's Day stitching. I did start my Owl Forest embroidery, and I have a picture for you this time. This is Everflowering Garden by Owl Forest. This was my New Year, New Start for this year. And all these threads are like mixed up and everything, but these are the... It's hard to show, but these are the threads. Really pretty. Sorry. So I started this yesterday. And actually I didn't get to do my first stitch until probably later in the evening. Maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. And this is where I got yesterday. Put this behind it here. This is where I got yesterday. Nothing there. This is just along that top border, obviously. So if you guys could see the size of this fabric, this is a full fat half. And it needs the whole thing. And this is a 40 count, y'all. This is a 40 count. And it needs a fat half. Right? 27 by 36? Yeah. It's a whole fat half. And this is actually Seraphim Fabrics in Winter White. It's hard to see, but it is a nice off-white, creamy color. So that's my start on it. I am going to work on it a little bit more today if I can at least get the border completely done all the way across that top, across the first page. Let me take it back out so I can show you. If you guys could see the size of this fabric, and you know that little bit right there, that's what I was working on compared to everything else. And then the first page stops after like 5 of these things. So that's just the first page right there. That's the width of the first page. So there's a good ways to go on this one. Yeah. So I'm going to try to work on that a little bit more today and get some more stitching on it. I also had pulled out and was working on Lindy Stitch's Walk Fast Sampler in honor of Betty White. And I didn't get a ton done on this. Remember which way is up. The front part of this fish is, he goes all the way out. Again, something behind it here. I think when I started working on this, I was about here somewhere. I know I was up underneath where the fin comes out to, on his body. And then I've done this, probably this last little bit right here. You can kind of see. It's gonna be hard to see the coloring on this. There we go, that's a little bit better. So that's where I got to on him. I'm gonna work on him again also today and try to see if I can finish out the rest of his body like in the green. So at least I'll have that done. I would like to be able to finish out the rest of this green, this main color on him before I put it away again. And got my rose nyland needle minder on there. This has actually already been on there. I got this from a shop called the Everyday Stitcher. They don't do minders anymore. They're no longer putting out needle minders, so it's a felt needle minder. So yeah, that's where he's at right now. This is on the 16 count Picture This Plus Legacy. So lots of good modeling in there. So I am also going to try to work on him a little bit more today if I can. Abby seems to be in one of those moods where she wants to be entertained, so it's hard to tell how much stitching I'm going to get done today. We actually I didn't cook anything last night. Just kind of did leftovers because we had lots of food in the fridge. But I am going to cook something tonight. So that's really the only update I have for you guys. We had a quiet New Year's, even New Year's Eve, it was pretty quiet. I mean, Abby was up kind of late, so we rang in the new year watching Cocomelon because she was up. And I think me and Andy, we finally got her laid down about 1:30. I don't even remember what time she went to bed that night. But then when I got up yesterday morning, I woke her up. I didn't want her to sleep too late. And got her to bed a little bit earlier last night. And she was up at her normal time, a little after 10, maybe about 15, 20 after 10, she woke up. So it's just been a quiet day today. We haven't really been doing much anything. So nothing else to tell y'all on that front. Yeah. I'm good. We're all good. So that's gonna be it for right now. Andy's off. I think Andy's off tomorrow. I think he said that they didn't have to go back until Tuesday. But I may be wrong. I don't know. So if you don't hear from me again tonight, or tomorrow, because you know it's hard for me to record when he's home and not really doing anything. As you can see, I kind of have to come. I've had to come in here and record the last couple of times. But if you don't hear from me today or maybe even tomorrow, I'll definitely be back and give y'all an update on Tuesday. So that's it. I will see you guys soon-ish, I guess. Bye, guys. It's about 2:37 in the morning, and I'm just sitting here listening to the rain. It's been raining for a few hours now. It stopped for a while, but it's been raining steadily for at least a couple hours. And I stopped stitching maybe a little over an hour ago. I went ahead and added that last video clip. I opened up my laptop and added that last video clip to a new video file, and went ahead and started this update, because I do like to upload it as I go, to add video clips and edit as I go when I can. But yeah, I'll have to show. I'll show you my stitching tomorrow if I can. I did manage to work on both Walk Past and Everflowering Garden. So like I said, I'll show you that tomorrow. I just don't feel like trying to set my camera up so I can show you. But yeah, TV's off. I keep telling myself I need to go to bed, but I'm just sitting here enjoying listening to the rain. Because I know if I go in the bedroom, I won't be able to hear it because there's usually a fan going. It doesn't sound like he's got the fan going. I can't tell. It doesn't sound like he's got it running. But either way, it'll have to be on. So I'm just enjoying the rain right now. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm definitely trying not to make another 2-hour update like I like the last one. So I'll see y'all again soon. Bye. Hey guys, it's me. It is, what day is it? It's Monday. It is January the 3rd, I believe. I just had a nail appointment, and I'm on my way to Walmart to pick up a couple of things before I go home. I'm not going to be doing any major grocery shopping. Of course. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any major grocery shopping. I just need to pick up a few things. I need to get some sparkling water and some milk. A couple of things. So me and Andy, we finished watching, started and finished watching Cobra Kai, the season 4 of Cobra Kai, not the whole show. Season 4 of Cobra Kai, which just came out late last week. And I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, the Karate Kid movies. I'm not like, oh my god, Karate Kid, no. But I love Cobra Kai. I really, really like that show. It has the humor. I think my favorite character in the show is Johnny Lawrence. And he was the antagonist in the first Karate Kid movie. I think he's my favorite character. Because, like, he's now this middle-aged man, and he's gone so deep into, like, not being a part of life that he doesn't even know what the internet is. Like, he has no clue what any of this stuff is, and it's so funny, like, just to see him, like, he's still living this kind of machismo cool guy mindset. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the babes and all this and that. It's so funny. And so we literally, like, we started it Saturday night. We were going to start watching it on New Year's Eve, but that didn't happen because Little Miss was up, and then we were watching stuff to appease her. And so we actually started watching it Saturday night. And I think we burned through, they're only like half an hour episodes, about half an hour, 30 to 35 minutes each. And we burned through the first 6 episodes out of 10 in the first night. And like 11:30, I told Annie, I was like, we're just going to keep watching the whole rest of the show. I'm like, probably should go ahead and stop there for tonight. So, oh yeah, it's late. We should stop. And then we picked it up again last night and finished watching the last 4 episodes. So, that show is one of those shows, like, they're constantly giving you new twists and turns to the story and the events that are happening. And if you are a fan of Karate Kid, the movies, you'll enjoy it because they bring in a lot of not only like Easter eggs and callbacks to the original movies, but also the other characters from the other movies. And I sometimes have to ask Andy, I'm like, who is that, you know? And he'll tell me, oh yeah, they were from Karate Kid too, or something like that. So it's just it's a fun show, and they really like as soon as one thing happens, you know, one part of the story concludes or comes to a head, something else is starting up. And it's like it's constantly, that show keeps you on your toes, y'all, I'm telling you. So I would definitely go check out the show. Like I said, they have 4 seasons now. I just came out with season 4 the other day. And I think I read earlier today that season 5 had just wrapped filming. So looking forward to season 5, particularly for what happened in the last 5-10 minutes of this season. So definitely go check out that show. It's a really good show. There's tons of humor and heart and warmth, but also, you know, just the nostalgia of it. So go check that show out. I know I'm gonna keep saying it, but go check it out. So, but I am pulling up here to Walmart, and I am gonna have to let y'all go. So I will try to come back tonight if Andy goes to bed soon enough, because he does have to go to work tomorrow. And I will try to come back this evening once everybody's in bed and give y'all an official update. So, yeah. So, that's it. I'll show you my nails. They're not showing up as dark, because they are a little bit darker than what they're showing. They're so pretty, y'all. They're so pretty. I'm gonna show y'all later what they look like in better lighting, because it's 5:51 right now. There's only a little glimmer of daylight left. So, yeah. So I gotta get in here and get what I need and get back. So that's it. I shall see y'all later. Bye. Hey guys, it's me again. It is actually almost 12:30 at night. If I say it's Monday, the 3rd, sorry. If I say it's Monday the 3rd, technically we're after midnight. So it's getting into the 4th. And I just wanted to come in and give you a quick little update. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I did go ahead and put away my new start for New Year, New Start. It is the Everflowering garden, if you remember. I'll show you how far I got. It is on this beautiful piece of 40 count winter white by Seraphim, and luckily I folded it up so that I wouldn't have to unfold the whole thing. And the thread is sticking to me. Yes, I left the thread hanging. That's how far I got on it. Right? Yeah. That's how far I got on it. This is the border going down the side there. It kind of starts there, and it's a very wide border. So that's where I got on that. Yeah. I am pretty happy with how much I got started on it. But as far as when I might actually be pulling it out again, couldn't tell you. I'll probably wait until 2023 and focus on it a little bit more, because it's a pretty big piece. I actually compare it to replacing His Eyes on the Sparrow with this, because if you remember last year I UFO'd His Eyes on the Sparrow. So this is going to be about that same size. So so that's where I got to on that. I actually am also working on the Walk Fast sampler. I'm having to dig it out from under other ones. This is how far I've gotten on that one. I am going to keep this out. I've actually considered possibly doing this as a 25/7 piece, just so I can, you know, be able to work on it every day. And this isn't going to be a 25/7 for like the rest of the year. I'm thinking about making it a 25/7 for January. So even though I didn't get any progress on it today, I'll try to do a little bit more stitching on it tomorrow. But I got a huge chunk of it done last night. I think the last time you saw, I was like over here somewhere. Yeah, I did all this. And I'm almost at the tail fin. So I'm excited about that. It gets a little bit smaller, and then obviously it goes out wider for the tail. So I'm pretty happy with that. I would really love to be able to get this fish done, because he's a beast. And this is on, I know I probably said it last time, this is on the 16 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. And I'm just doing it with the DMCs. She did update it to be able to do it in hand-dyed flosses. But since I bought this probably not long after she originally put it out, it was only in DMC, which is fine. I don't mind. So that is where he sits at right now. I did also today pull out 3 of my 4 Loughbro projects that correlate to the numbers called in January. I did start working on one. I am going to put one of the other ones on a Q snap or a hoop or something, and work on that one as well, in the off times. I'm not gonna show you. I did get a little bit of stitching on one of them, but I'm not gonna show you just yet, because I literally got like 30 stitches on it so far, and it's only in the border. It all looks the same. So I'm just gonna wait until probably tomorrow and show you my progress on that one. And if you're wondering, is the one I was working on is Barson Loughbro, and that is one of the ones that I want to get finished this year, but I also have a long way to go on her, so she's going to require some extra time, but I would love to get her finished. I love this sampler so much. But I will show you that tomorrow when I've had a chance to get a little bit more stitching on her. But other than that, nothing else has come in. You know, I did purchase some clothes for Abby on Carter's last week. Like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something like that. And it came in today. It came by courier in a little red car. It was kind of funny. They came at like 10:30 this morning, and he was like, a little early for be delivering packages. I'm like, well, it is 10:30 in the morning. It's not that early. So, those came. I had ordered her everything that I ordered was on clearance. Like 60-70% off. I do not pay regular price for clothes. Specifically baby clothes, because she's gonna grow out of them so fast. There's no point in me paying, $28 for a t-shirt, because they're pretty, but I don't need it for $28 worth. But I had ordered her a pack of 5 onesies, short sleeve onesies, because I realized the other day that she doesn't have any short sleeve onesies. I think she had one, but she doesn't have any like regular short sleeve onesies. So I ordered her a pack of those. They're all printed with different designs on them. And I ordered her a couple of t-shirts, like short sleeve t-shirts with they have like a design on them. There's a yellow one that has like a sunflower on it, and then there's a gray one that has a heart, but it has like gold cheetah print on it. It's really cute. And I also ordered her a pair of denim overalls that has little like bleached hearts on it. They're so cute. So plus I had a $10 reward to use, so that kind of helped. If it hadn't been for that $10 reward, I probably wouldn't have bought anything. And they were all 18 months, so something that she can wear now, and hopefully be able to wear by the end of spring. But that is going to be it for me for this particular update. Nothing else I need to talk about. I did get my nails done today. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. I saw an inspiration photo. The pink in the photo that I showed her was a little bit lighter, and she said she didn't have that light of a pink. But when I got there, she was like, I do have a pink glitter, and I have white glitter. So, but then she was like, wait a minute, let me try something. So she put in a little bit of the pink glitter in a little plastic container, and she put a little bit of pink glitter in there, and then put more white glitter in, probably like a 2-to-1 ratio, and it came out this really pretty light pink glitter. I love them so much. I had told her, I kind of will light them as short as you could get them and still get that that look, and but keep them as long as you need to keep them to be able to do that. And she was able to pull it off. She cut them short enough for me to stitch, and I love them so much. I really do. She never disappoints. So, but that really is going to be it for me for tonight. So, I'm looking at Abby here on the baby monitor. It was pretty chilly today. Yesterday we were like high 70s, I think, or mid 70s, and today we only got up to like 45, right? Or 47, something like that. And yeah, it's winter around here is the craziest thing, I'm telling you. So we have the heater on. Oh, and I did go to Walmart earlier and to grab a couple of things, and I finally found some cheddar cheese soup. It was the healthy choice, healthy request kind. But that doesn't matter. I found some cheese soup, finally. So tomorrow night, I am going to be making the ground beef casserole. So, Andy's pretty excited about that. So, but that really is it this time. Promise. Scout's honor. So, I will see y'all again later. I hope to be able to come back to you again tomorrow, because Andy goes back to work tomorrow. And until then, bye guys. Hey guys, it's me. Today is Wednesday. I believe that means it's the 5th. I guess. If you notice, I'm in the car, I'm driving. And I'm in the car driving because I needed to get out of the house. I'm gonna be honest. You know, being a stay-at-home mom ain't easy. Sometimes you wake up and it's just not a good day. Not because you're physically sick or anything like that. And you wake up and it's just today's not it. It's not it. And today was one of those days for me. I woke up before 10 and Abby was already awake. So, of course, as much as I would love to keep laying there, because most mornings she'll wake up and she'll be good in her crib for a while before she actually starts, you know, whining and stuff to be out. She's usually pretty quiet, which is why she doesn't wake me up or anything when she wakes up. So if I keep sleeping, which I assume I slept pretty deep last night because I didn't wake up for nothing. But when she wakes up, she's quiet about it, you know? So she'll wake up and she'll just be in there just kind of tossing around her toys and playing, and I'm none the wiser until she starts making noise. Or I look over at the baby monitor. I put the baby monitor on the bedside table, obviously, when I go to bed at night. And I look over at the baby monitor and she's sitting up and just kind of moving around. That's when I discover that she's awake. So I get up this morning and she's awake. So I drag my ass up and do the bathroom thing, put some pants on, and I go in and get her, and I always change her first thing in the morning. So I changed her diaper, but then I had put some of the fleece pajamas on her last night. It's been cold here these last couple of days, and it's going to keep being cold. It's going to probably keep seesawing, I think, for the next week between about mid-50s and like low 40s. And that's the highs during the day, so you can imagine how cold it's going to get at night. Got a long line of cars coming here. So changed her diaper and put her on some different pajamas, and then went in there, and as per usual, I'll sit with her, and we'll sit on the couch, and I'll turn something on the TV and sit there for a minute and just kind of let her sit with me. And so I put her in her playpen and just make her breakfast, and I keep trying my hardest to get this girl to eat eggs. I've tried scrambled eggs. I've tried French toast. I've tried an omelet. She will not eat eggs. She'll taste them, and maybe every once in a while she'll take a couple extra bites of something, but she will not eat her eggs. And every time I try to make her eggs, it's a struggle, because she especially lately in the age that she's at, she wants to throw everything down on the floor where she knows the dog is going to eat it. So it's a struggle to try to get her to stop doing that. And so this morning I was already like not in the mood. I even make the scrambled eggs with cheese, y'all. Who doesn't like scrambled eggs with cheese mixed in it, you know? And I don't make my scrambled eggs just plain, you know. I put a little salt and a little tiny bit of salt and pepper in there and cinnamon. And scramble those up, and once they're more solid, then I add the cheese in and mix it up and get it melty and everything. She didn't even want the scrambled eggs with cheese. So I also had cut her up half a banana, sliced her up some banana, and she tore through that. She always likes to go for the sweet stuff first. She knows there's usually going to be sweet stuff or some fruit or something on there. She'll go for that first. And tore through her banana. And I kept trying my hardest to get her to eat some egg. I would pick up a chunk of it and even actually try to put it in her mouth, and she was not having it. And so I was getting frustrated. And I was getting irritated and annoyed. And dare say a little upset. Why won't this girl eat eggs? Why? It's not that I've been reading up on it, and maybe it's the texture, I don't know. But I've tried so many different ways of making eggs. I don't know if it's the texture. You know, I've made the French toast, I've made the omelets where it's, you know, solid. So I don't know. She'll eat other things that are similar texture. So I don't know what it is about the eggs. And it shouldn't be as important to me as it is. But I love eggs. I love some scrambled eggs. You know, I love a good cheese omelet, you know. I love French toast. Especially with some syrup on it, you know. So why won't this girl eat eggs? And I try my hardest to say it'll be okay. You know, keep trying every once in a while, you know? But I don't normally, I lie. I say I don't normally offer a, like an alternative. Like, if you're not going to eat this, then you can have this that I know you like. I'm not going to try to be that mom, but at the same time, this girl cannot survive on just half a sliced banana. So I made her a piece of toast. I know she likes the toast with the cinnamon sugar and butter on it. So I made her a piece of that and cut it in half like I normally do. She ate a little bit off of each piece, and I went and was making my coffee and stuff because I figured she would eat it, you know, she'd be fine with it. What does this girl do that throws? She eats a few bites out of each piece. By the time I got done making my coffee, she had thrown both pieces of bread on the floor. And I'm like, you're done. You're done. You know, I tried. So I put her in her playpen. I cleaned her up, put her in her playpen with the big sippy cup. So she has two size sippy cups. She has one that's like 9 ounces and another one that's 5 ounces, I believe. So I put her in her playpen with about 7 or 8 ounces of chocolate milk in a sippy cup. And she pretty much drank all that. And so after that, I was like, I'm emotionally and mentally done today. And then on top of that, Andy's messaging me about how his job is going to start requiring doing the vaccine mandate, even if it gets overturned this coming Friday. Even if they don't require it, his job is still going to do the vaccine mandate or get tested every week. And if, for whatever reason, even if he gets a false positive, and they have been known to happen. I even saw a TikTok earlier today where a guy got a letter in the mail saying he'd been, saying he had tested positive for COVID at a test he didn't even go to. He was scheduled for the test, didn't go, and received a letter in the mail that he was positive for COVID. And so it does happen. And if he gets a false positive for COVID, he has to be out of his job for 2 weeks with no pay, obviously. 2 weeks. They're paid on a bi-weekly pay week, on bi-weekly pay schedule. So any bills that need to get paid, anything important that needs to be paid, it's going to get screwed up. 2 weeks he has to be out of work if one of these tests come back positive. And so, obviously, and it's starting to like, we're starting to get really stressed out about things right now. We thought we were going to wait until, this mandate gets overturned, or what, if it's going to get overturned on Friday. We're going to wait and see. But his job has already started saying that they're going to do the vaccine mandate even if it gets overturned. So he's going to start looking for another job. And at the same time, we're still kind of toying with the idea of moving to Tennessee. One, we like it better up there. And two, we would be away from all this crap for the most part. And I asked him, I was like, I thought you wanted to move to Florida. He said, it's too expensive. Plus all the people from New York are moving down there. So, it's things are starting to get to, not just him, but me. Things are getting to him easily. And I'm one of those people that I'm a wait and see kind of person. I'm a live one day at a time kind of person. And it's even starting to get to me. And today was just not, today was not that day. So I told Andy when he came home, I asked him if there was anything that he needed to get done or anything today, because I kind of wanted to go out for a while and just get out. So here I am. I think I'm headed to Rock Hill. We'll see if when I get there, because either way, I'm probably going to end up passing Stitch and Frame. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going, y'all. I'm just out driving at this point. Because I just needed to get out of the house for a bit. And the bad part is, like, even my body is just like, I don't really want to do anything today. But at the same time, I didn't want to be at home. Not that, I don't want y'all to think I didn't want to be home because my child is there. I wanted to, like, pawn her off on somebody else. And I can't say that at least I do have that. Andy is a good dad. He is quick to take over if I need somebody else to take over. So we do share that. And he understands that sometimes, you know, I'm home with her during the day. He understands that sometimes there's just days, those kind of days where I need to, you know, after taking care of her for a bit, I need to get out and get away for a little while. So I'm lucky. I'm so lucky to have a dad like that. For her to have a dad like that is that we both can share in that. So I needed to get out of the house. I really need to get out of the house. And I didn't even want to take any longer to get out of the house than I needed to. So I think I was literally just laying on the couch. I had put her to bed 12:30, 1 o'clock. And she was just laying in there, rolling around, playing. So she wasn't protesting it too much. And it was almost 1 when I put her down. I remember that now. And so she wasn't protesting it too much. She was just kind of laying in there, rolling around, playing, doing her thing, you know, making her own entertainment. And I would literally I went and laid on the couch, covered up with the blanket, and I had turned on a YouTube video of like the paranormal investigating, urban exploration guys that I like. He had a new one out, so I turned his new video on. Wasn't even watching it, actually, because I got on my phone and I'm over here scrolling through TikTok. And so I was literally just laying there, like, and I would look over at the baby monitor every once in a while, and she's still, I could tell she was still awake, she's kind of moving around, and I think she finally fell asleep about 2 o'clock, 1:45, 2 o'clock, and she was still asleep when I left. So you ever driving and you see a car come up on a crossroad at their stop sign, and then they're still rolling, and in your mind you're thinking, don't do it. Anyway, but yeah, she was still asleep when I left. So, and I told Andy, I went ahead and cut her up some apples real thin, because we did start doing that yesterday. I tried those on her yesterday. We have the apples that are kind of porous and soft, so I tried those on her yesterday. I cut them up like paper thin, and she liked them. She liked them pretty good. So I told Andy, I went ahead and cut up some apples to give to her with her lunch. Because even though I did get some grapes at the store the other day, grapes must be one of those things that was hard to get for whatever reason. Because I went to Walmart the other day and they had no grapes. There wasn't even a place for grapes. And so then I went to Food Lion because I really needed to get some more grapes. And so I went to Food Lion, and even the grapes that they had, the red grapes that they had, were in like generic bags. They didn't even have like any kind of brand or special, these come from California type grapes, the special writing that they put on the bags. No, it was just a generic bag and had the little item number on the corner. That was it. That was all the writing it had on it. And they were sticky and dirty. So I told Anne, like, don't give her the grapes. The grapes need to be washed before anybody eats them. So, and I hadn't gotten around to washing the grapes yet. So that was I just got them on Monday, so it's okay. But I went ahead and cut her up some apple and told them they're in a container in the fridge. So you can give her those with her lunch. you know, whenever she gets up, so. But he's usually good about what to give her for lunch. And I don't know what it is. Like, here lately, too, she hasn't been wanting to eat bologna either. And she loves bologna. She would tear that stuff up, you know, whenever she first started eating it. And here lately, even though I did go and get her some of the actual, like, the Bar S brand that I had been getting at first. Because the one time I had to get a pack of bologna, they didn't have Bar S kind. So I had to get Ostermeyer, or Amy had to get Ostermeyer. And so I even went ahead and got Bar S kind, and she still, like, last couple of times she's eaten it, like, she hasn't been wanting to eat it. She'll eat a few pieces of it, but then she concentrates on that fruit. So, I don't know, maybe the solution is going to have to be giving her meat and her vegetables, and then when she finishes those, then I can give her the fruit. Because she will eat that first, and then she'll eat the vegetable probably, and hardly touch her meat. Hardly touch her bologna or whatever it is you try to give her. So, I don't know. Y'all. She's a really good baby, y'all. I promise. She is really good. Sometimes feeding times can be an event. So let's just leave it at that. I know y'all don't want to keep hearing me ramble about stuff. So I hope y'all have been getting some good stitching while I've been talking. So, but I want to leave y'all for now. I'm going to go where the universe compels me and just spend some time out by myself for a little bit. So, you know me, I'll give y'all an update again someday. Maybe if I get any more stitching in tonight, maybe I'll come back later and give y'all another late night update. I'm gonna be frank with y'all though. Yesterday, I only got my half an hour stitching on Walk Fast, the Golden Girl sampler. That was literally the only stitching I got done all day. Was that 30 minutes. And late last night, I really wanted to do some diamond painting. I actually wanted to do some diamond painting the day before too, but kind of had to clean off our table. And so late last night, after I put Abby to bed, I cleaned off the table and did a little bit of diamond painting. I spent a couple hours on it, working on, you know, a new section. And I'll usually, I'll uncover maybe about 4 or 5 inch section and work on that. And that usually keeps me busy for an hour and a half, couple hours, or 3, depending on how big the section is. And in my mind, I really wanted to work on a Diamond Art Club. Because I've been getting all these Diamond Art Club diamond paintings, and I'm like, it's pointless. Why am I ordering all these Diamond Art Club diamond paintings? I'm not even working on them, you know? It's not like I'm actually diamond painting on them. And I said I really wanted to work on a Diamond Art Club. But the problem with that was Abby was in bed, and I didn't want to go in there and disturb her by trying to pull out a new diamond painting. And that, and plus, I figured too, I only have 2 larger cases for, to kit up big diamond paintings like that. And I knew I was using one of them for the Cocker Spaniel. And the other one I knew had something in it too. So I thought, well, I don't have any additional cases to kit up a big diamond painting, like a Diamond Art Club. And So I worked on the Cocker Spaniel a couple hours last night. And then this morning, while Abby was up, or, I mean, technically, right after I had put her in her crib for her nap, I went ahead and decided, well, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pull out a Diamond Art Club. I was this close to starting a Diamond Art Club, diamond painting, and I'm pretty sure it was going to be Sweet Purple, but I was like, you know what, I've already got the tents started. I started him last year, about a year or so ago, when he first came in. I need to work on him. And so then I was looking, well, I mean, my case has the diamonds for Gizmo in it, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw away because I don't like how it's turned out. So I was going to go ahead and put the diamonds for him in the case. But then I started looking for the diamonds, and they were already like in a box with like the Tic Tac containers in it. So they were already kitted up anyway. And I'm like, well, that's a little bit of the diamonds, but I know this ain't all the diamonds, so where are the rest of them? And luckily enough, they were in a drawer in a one of those pull-out plastic drawer things that had been next to where the drafting table was in that room when we had the drafting table in there. So they were still in that drawer. The drawer unit was moved to a different place, but they were still in a Ziploc bag in that drawer. So I was lucky to have found those. So, but I mean, I could have worked on it until I found them. So I went ahead and pulled out the tents. I haven't diamond painted on him yet. I just pulled him out earlier so I would have him when I got ready to diamond paint again. So I don't know where I was going with this. I really don't. But the point of the story was I literally spent about half an hour stitching yesterday. I only spent half an hour stitching and another couple hours. Sorry, stuck behind slow traffic here. Another couple hours at the very end of the night. Now keep in mind, I stitched first thing in the morning after I had got done feeding Abby, and you know, she was in her playpen. I was able to take a few minutes to do some stitching. That was yesterday. I haven't stitched today at all. So I don't know what this week is going to look like as far as stitching. Don't hold me to anything. I'm not going to be like instantly just, I'm back on the diamond painting now. I'm not doing that. But every once in a while I do get a feeling like I want to do some diamond painting. But yeah, I diamond painted for a couple hours last night and my back was hurting. It made my back sore, so yeah. I think after that I was ready for a snack, so I got me a snack, and then I think I went to bed about 2, or yeah, a little after 2. So yeah, that's my night. That's how my day is going. So, but anyway, I am going to let y'all go. I've waxed on for even longer now, and I know y'all are probably tired of hearing my voice. So, if I get anything while I'm out today, I will show you. Next time I'm able to get some stitching in, maybe I'll show you. I don't know what the future holds, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see, huh? So, until the next time I can come back and update you, I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, it's me again. Coming to you with an actual kind of update kind of thing. Abby is asleep right now. She's been asleep maybe about 15-20 minutes. So I want to kind of keep this as brief as possible. But I have quite a few things to go over with and show you. So I'm not going to beat around the bush here. So for starters, I really haven't gotten much stitching done the last couple of days, which is probably why you didn't see me like actual stitching update yesterday. I can show you what little bit I've gotten. I did work a little bit on Walk Fast, and I put in a needle over top of where I was at on the fish last time you saw it, right? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. But this is where he's at now. Yeah, I might have been like back here or something last time y'all saw him. But this is where he's at now. I'm actually you can see, just getting to the tail. I've been trying to work on this 25/7, 25 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Unfortunately, I missed yesterday. But that's just how it is. I'm only going to do the 25/7 for this for January. But I am hoping to maybe possibly try to do 100 minutes on it on the 17th, which would have been her 100th birthday. Betty White wasn't aware. This is a Golden Girls piece. It's called Walk Fast. It's by Lindy Stitches. I'm not gonna pull out the cover page yet. But this is where the fish is at now. I think I'm gonna call him Harry because he's a herring. I know it's different spelling, but still it sounds the same. So this is where I got to on Harry. But yeah, I'm getting there. If you're interested in this pattern, Lindy Stitches does have it on her blog, or maybe on her Etsy. I can't remember if it's still on her Etsy. That's where I got it from. She has updated the pattern, the design, with hand-dyed flosses, and she's actually stitched it. She has a stitched picture on the listing now. But she stitched it in the hand-dyed fibers. So, but I'm just stitching it with the just solid DMC that was charted when I first got this. So that's where he's at right now. Like I said, I didn't do any stitching at all yesterday until probably after I got home later on that evening. 10 o'clock maybe, 9 or 10 o'clock. After Abby went to bed. That is when I stitched on Barson Loughbro. I can actually show you some progress on her now because last time I got some progress on her, it wasn't enough to show. I'm over here on this side this time. But so far, the last couple of times I've worked on her, I've gotten all this done. When I pulled her out, I had all this across, and then like that first little swoop right there. But so far, since I pulled her out, I've gotten that little bit left. This is just mindless, easy stitching, this border. Good for watching TV. So, and this is actually not the original color that the border's charted in. The original color that it's charted in is actually 12 grain, which is a kind of white color right there. But I actually wanted to be able to see the border, because the border obviously, and if you can barely see the kind of whitish stitches that are along here in those motifs, that border would have been equally as unnoticeable as the others. So, but I actually wanted to see the border, so this is where she's at totally right now. So I'm going to keep working on her because my goal on her is to finish her this year. And I have this whole, there's a whole other half down there. This is only the top half. But this is the half that has 90, probably 80% of the quote that's in there. So I feel like once I get down here to the bottom half, it'll go quicker. But I still got to get there. And really, if we're being honest, I don't have a ton left to do up here to finish the border. These few motifs up here. There's a couple of words left up here. A squiggly line or two. And it's mirrored, so these same motifs are along this side too. So I just got to finish that one there, and then there's another one right there, and then I get to move to the bottom half. So all in all, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much. I just got to get down and work on it. So that is where she is at. So that's all the stitching I've done in the last couple of days. As far as stitching haul goes, I can show you a few things. Got some happy mail. First, actually both on the same day, I got both of my Fabric of the Month pieces on the same day. I'm not going to take this out of the bag just yet. I got the Be Stitch Me December Fabric of the Month. Yeah. Be Stitch Me Fabric of the Month. And from Brandy, I get a 40 count linen fat quarter. This is Lunar. It is a bluish gray. Really pretty. I might as well take it out. What the heck? Give me a sec. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Alright, so I'm opening this up a little bit. It is like a bluish gray. It's really pretty. The colors are not reflecting all that well. But it's a really pretty color. It'd be great for a sampler or not necessarily a sampler, but maybe a primitive design. And I also got my Fabric of the Month from Needlecraft Corner. And from them, I get, I'm getting the Fabrics by Stephanie Fabric of the Month. Well, technically it's a fabric subscription because you're signing up for the entire year, but they charge you monthly for it. And with all Needlecraft Corner orders, they send you a couple of extra things here. Got some freebies. Really pretty Christmas tree from the Cricut collection. That looks really cute. Christmas hearts from Just Nan. That looks really pretty. Mary Mary from Summer House Stitch Works. That might be kind of cute, depending on what the colors are. Really cute Candy Cane Santa from Heartstrings. Little Stocking from Erica Michaels. And finally, a Star on Top by Blue Ribbon Designs. That looks really cute. So, there's a few of those I might have to stitch. So, obviously that's Christmas themed, so this is also the December fabric from Needlecraft Corner. And from Stephanie's fabric, I get a 36 count linen, also in a 1/4 yard. Oh, right? Yeah. I don't know, their writing here is a little off than what I'm used to seeing. But this is called Friendship Green. Really, really pretty. Really, really pretty, like light-ish, medium-ish sage color. Really pretty. Really pretty. So that will also be put to good use. If y'all notice, I'm buying a lot more 36 count. That's why I'm in the 2 Fabric of the Month clothes. And one of them is 40 count and one of them is 36 count, because those are my jam. But I almost forgot. Needlecraft Corner also sent, they always send a little goodie too. They send the free patterns, and then they'll send like a little goodie with it. And this month they sent a cute little notebook. I actually got one of these before from them, I think, a couple years ago. It was a different design, obviously. Do I have it up here anywhere? Probably not. I don't think I do. Anyway, it's a blue, it's got some kind of blue design on it. I forget exactly what, but I got one of these before from them. These are really good, handy. Oh, you know what? It's in my purse, that's why. It's good for keeping on you in your purse, possibly, and keeping it around for some notes or whatever. So that's their little goodie for the month. That's literally all the mail that I've gotten, but I did make a stop by the stitching frame yesterday. Y'all already knew I would. Let's not lie to ourselves. You heard me saying I was headed toward Rock Hill. You knew I was going to end up going to the stitching frame. Got a few things there. First off, I went ahead and got an actual Q-Snap brand Q-Snap, because apparently the Q-Snap brand extensions only work in the Q-Snap brand Q-Snap. So yeah, there's that. And you can tell if it's actual Q-Snap brand because this PVC is actually kind of opaque, whereas other brands are just solid like this. So that's how you can tell. So I had to get an actual 11 by 11, actual Q-Snap brand 11 by 11. And I might actually do the jigging around and switch Barson Loughbro over to like a 14 by 14. Go and put my extensions on this one and then put it on that, because this 11 by 17, it's a little big for normal holding. That's why I can only work on it like a little bit at a time. So what else did I get? I got some patterns. First off, I picked up, I know I've seen some people doing this, but I think it's really cute. It still says Sleepy Hollow on it, so I picked it up. Sleepy Hollow Lodge by Little House Needleworks. Really cute. And another one that I've seen a lot of people working on, but the more I look at it, I really do like this quote that's on here, and that is Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. I really love that quote. Says, when the world seems to be out of control, I find a way to nurture my soul, seeking refuge with needle and thread, the angst and anxiety no longer I dread. Which couldn't be any closer to the truth. So, there's been plenty of times where I've literally just, Abby goes down and I stitch just so I can recenter myself. And also, I went over to the clearance bins, and the way they have the clearance bins, it's on like a little shelf, like a bookshelf, and the main bins are on the top, and then they have some other additional items like on the shelves underneath them. And I didn't see anything in the bins that I liked, but I was looking down on one of the lower shelves, and they had some kits, some dimensions kits, and like the small ones. And the very last one in the stack that I saw, the very last one was this. I'm deliberately covering up the price right now. It was this one. I just think it's so sweet and so pretty. I just thought this was really pretty. But I I want to say the original price was either $8 or $9. It's hard to tell because it's from the way they have the writing on top of it. But it was marked down to $3. I couldn't pass it up. There was no way I was passing this up. So for $3, I got me another cute little Dimensions Gold Petite. This is a 5x7. And it's on 18 count. So. And then finally, I went ahead and picked up a piece of fabric that's been sitting over there for months. At least a couple of months. Because when I first saw this, I knew exactly what pattern is meant to go on it. It's a Scarlet house. Not Scarlet house. It is a primitive hair. Sorry, I'm losing it here. It's a primitive hair design. It's a mermaid. And I can't remember, I never remember the name of it, but I will put in the actual design that's supposed to go on this fabric. And so I went ahead and picked this up. It was on clearance as well. It is a 30 count linen in, it's called Pirates. Sorry for all the wrinkles. That's how it was folded. So it's like old treasure map looking kind of thing with the pirate ship. So yeah, that mermaid actually is supposed to kind of droop around the upper and side. So, but this is the fabric that it's supposed to go on. So as you can see, not very big. I think the pattern, I don't have it yet, but I do need to get it now that I have the fabric. I will get it at some point. But the original pattern is, I want to say 150 something by 120 something. Don't hold me to it. I'll put the dimensions for the original pattern down here. So, but this is the fabric that it goes on. So I said, you know, this fabric has been sitting here for months. I'm going to go ahead and get it. It's obviously sitting here waiting for me because I'm the one that knows what's supposed to go on it. So I got that. So that's it. That's all I got from the stitching frame. But I also yesterday stopped by Goodwill when I left the stitching frame. And I did pick up a few things from Goodwill. The funny thing is, I forgot the two tote bags that I got last time. I forgot them here at home. And so I was at Goodwill and I picked up more things than would be comfortable to try to carry around. So when I was checking out, I ended up buying another bag. But this one has butterflies on it. This one has butterflies on it. I first picked up, this not necessarily in this order, but I picked Abby up a little toy. So it's, I've already given it to her. I gave it to her last night after I thoroughly cleaned it and disinfected it. So that will go back in her playpen again. She was pretty interested in it last night. Last night, y'all, even Andy had trouble with her. She was like, she did not want to eat anything hardly, and she kept trying to throw her food on the floor, and she just was not having it. And so he was like, I don't know what to do with her. And so I was just like, I don't know what's up with her today. Maybe her mouth is bothering her or something. But, you know, I told him, like, I'll be home as soon as I can, and then we'll see. I did finally end up giving her some green beans sitting here on the couch. She didn't eat quite all that I had in the little bowl, but she ate probably about 2/3 of them. I'll give her that. But anyway, so it wasn't just me. Even Andy was, what do I do? Why is she acting the way she's acting? But, I also got her, I'm sorry y'all, for some reason my side has been hurting today. I also picked up her a little shirt. cute little shirt. This is a 2T, so she won't be able to wear it until probably next summer. There's a stain on it that I need to get out, but nothing too terrible. And it is from, it's from Cat and Jack, which is a Target brand. And I also picked this up. This is something from a brand called Rare Editions. It is also a 2T. Cute little pair of knit pants with the bows on the bottom. But this is my thinking. I saw these and I'm like, it's about the same color pink as the one with the hearts on it, right? So I thought that would be a cute little outfit for, you know, going out somewhere next summer. So picked her up that. I also found her a coat for right now, for these days, in case I have to drag her out somewhere. She doesn't have a coat. At least not a coat that fits her. But I managed to find this. I thought it was super cute. Little super cute coat. It's also from Cat and Jack. Looks like it's barely worn. So, yeah, that will be, because for some reason, whatever reason right now, it's kind of cold. And if I need to take her anywhere right now, she doesn't have a coat. The only thing I can do is put her in like one of her fleece shirts, because she has like the little what do you call it, not the thin kind of fleece, but it's a thicker fleece. She has 2 of those, so that's really about the only thing I can do is put her in one of her fleece shirts and jeans. But if it should happen to get any colder, or I know she's going to be out later in the day when it's going to get super cold at night, I like to have her a jacket. And like I said, this is 18 months, so she has maybe about 4 more months, maybe 5. But I doubt I'll need it once we get into like March or April. So, but she has a coat if she needs it. I also you can see how much that was. Toys, butterflies, bag, wears, children's shoes. The shirt and their t-shirt and pants were $2.79 each, and the coat was $3.99. So for only $3.99, I can deal with, you know, if I can only use it for a couple of months, if she gets one use out of it at all. And I also went ahead and picked her up some cute little Mary Jane shoes. She won't be able to wear these until later. These are a size 5. Maybe she can wear them in 4, 5, 6 months. But they are also from Cat and Jack. So she has those if for whatever reason I want to put some on her. I also, something that I don't normally do on a regular basis, is I did peek over at the DVD selection, because it wasn't a lot. Like the Goodwill that I usually go to in Gastonia, like their DVD selection is doubled up on the shelves, which means you have a stack of DVDs and then you have another stack of DVDs in front of it. So I don't usually check through those, but I did happen to check the DVDs this time, and I did find Bring It On, All or Nothing. I did check the actual disc in here, and it's fine. It's in good shape. There are only two Bring It On movies that I like. The original one and this one. The other ones I could care less about. And then I also picked up Kung Fu Panda 2. And this was, as you can see, it's still in its wrapping. So I would assume that the disc is good in there. So, and I only paid $1.99 for it. That's probably left over from whoever had it, whatever store had it before it ended up at Goodwill. So, but picked those up. And I think Andy said he already has Kung Fu Panda 1 over there. So, almost done. I saw this in the housewares. Sweet tea. Wine of the South. And funny enough, I'm actually drinking sweet tea here today. I don't drink tea a lot. Not at home anyway. I always drink, well, probably 75% of the time I will drink tea when I go out to a restaurant or we get takeout or something. I'll get tea or Mountain Dew. But I don't drink it a lot at home. I make it, but Andy's usually the one that drinks most of it. So yeah, I picked that up. Gotta wash that. And it was only $1.99. Kind of wish it was 99 cents, but it was $1.99. And then I picked me up a couple of shirts. Y'all know I've been trying not to bring too many clothes into this house for me. But I found this one. I just thought it was really pretty. This is a just my size. Really pretty t-shirt. And then I got this one. It's plain, but I picked it up because it looks like one that's be kind of loose and comfortable. I haven't tried them on yet though, so I picked that up. And that is a Terra and Sky one, which is a Walmart. So that's all I got me. I have been trying to stick to whenever I bring something in, I take something out. And there's getting to be more and more clothes that I don't care for. So a lot of stuff that's already in my closet will probably get taken out. So that's my little update for today. I feel like I need to start cutting these off. I feel like I need to start doing them from like starting on Saturday and running until Friday, and then just maybe getting them uploaded so that they upload on Saturday morning maybe. Or maybe I'll stick to trying to record Sunday through Saturday and then trying to get them uploaded Saturday night, and depending on how much I stitch Saturday, because my issue with doing vlogs, especially like the days that I cut them off, is I don't want to cut them off on like Saturday afternoon. If I decide to stitch Saturday evening, I want to get all the stitching in that day that I want to stitch and then upload the video. So possibly I might start running these starting on Saturday and ending on Friday. But then maybe having it so that it's uploaded by Saturday morning, and then just by the time it's uploaded, I'll have started on my next video. But let me know what you think. I feel like that's what I'm going to start doing, because I tend to not get a lot of vlogging done during the weekend because Andy's home, and it's hard for me to get any vlogging done while he's home, unless I'm off doing something else. But especially like if he's just here chilling at home and relaxing and not really doing much anything, it's hard to just sit here in front of the camera and vlog. So we'll see. I might start doing that actually. I think I may have just talked myself into it, because the majority of my vlogging would probably happen between Monday and Friday. And so if I go ahead and finish my vlog on the Friday evening, and then get it uploaded so that it's uploaded Saturday morning. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I just talked myself into it. So that's all I'm gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna definitely try to get some more stitching. I've already got Miss Sarah Jane. I've actually got all my, well, 3 of my 4 Whip Go projects on Q Snaps right now. I haven't yet started doing any work on color lace because I had to go and re-find this yellow floss because apparently I didn't save the floss in the envelope. I've also got Miss Sarah Jane already on a Q Snap. I'm about to try to start working on her while Abby's asleep. I don't know how far I'm going to get. Abby didn't sleep super great last night, and she went to sleep after she's only been asleep since maybe before 1. She went to sleep. She started settling down actually after about 3 hours or so, 3.5 hours. So yeah, I don't know. She still seems like she's pretty asleep right now. So since this is on a 46 count, I'm gonna try to work on it during the day while there's daylight, and see how far I can get on that. So all of this with this color is done for the time being. So I can literally just start working on this other color that's between there, and then the other colors that are in the skirt. So, but I'm going to start trying to work on her. I would love if I could knock out her and color lace this month. And Barson Loughbro, I don't know. I'm very doubtful I can completely finish that one in January because it's still got a long way to go. But that's all I got for y'all today. I know this is going to be a long update just because I talked a long time yesterday when I was in the car, you know, and be perfectly honest, after I got done recording it, I've been highly questioning myself whether or not I want to actually put that into the blog. But yeah, if you saw it, then obviously I put it into the blog. But that's all today. I will come back at some point tomorrow and give you a final update for the week, and we'll carry on from there. I'll see y'all later.
It's been an experience. I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Is it happy?
Huh? Got a new man. Oh, really? I feel brave. Ah.
Is it happy?
People watching right now who watch me.
Is that Abby? Is that Abby?
So yeah, no, it's been a pleasure.
What you doing? What you doing?
And you're doing a bunch of
Chipper, 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 chipper.
you've already done.
They're not gonna talk? They're done talking?
For Halloween.
Get over here on this side. Get on this side.
Haunted locations entirely filled with light. Just can you give us an example of a location? There's a Witchwood Forest in the UK.
What you doing?
Forest in the UK.
What you doing?
Largely North Forest.
You were talking up a storm a minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah? Where are you going? You were talking up a storm a minute ago. Where you going? Where you going? Look at that.
Hey, I'm glad you lost probably paranormal. So.
Hey guys, it is 6:22 by my clock. It is Friday evening. I just got to McAllister's Deli to pick up some soup and sandwiches for me and Andy. It's been kind of a rough day for me. He's not feeling too hot. I kind of hated to leave him with Abby while I went to get something to eat. But it was a rough day with her, and I spent 3 hours trying to get her to go down for a nap. A diaper change, getting her back up for lunch, and probably about 1,000,000 trips back to pick her pacifiers back up off the floor when she threw them down. So finally got her down. She'd been up for about 6 hours at that point. Figured she'd take a little bit longer nap than she did, but she only slept about an hour. So I guess it just wasn't meant to be. But I'm hoping that means that she'll take a better nap tonight when it's time for bed. So I'm gonna give her a good bath, let the nighttime bath stuff soak in, and hopefully be able to get her down without too much fuss tonight. And I know Andy's not feeling too hot, so I think he was gonna go soak in the tub at some point tonight too. So we'll see. I hope he doesn't stay up too late. And I will come back to y'all with an update, an actual stitching update. But I did manage to get the fin done on Block Fast. And I also managed to get a few extra stitches on Miss Sarah Jane. So there's that. Last night I did get like maybe another 20-30 stitches on the border of Barson Loughbro. So I've got a little bit to show you guys, but I will come back to y'all later this evening. I think I'm going to start doing what I mentioned in that last clip. I'm going to start the vlog off on Saturdays and then end them on Fridays. But yeah, that's it for now. I guess I will see y'all later this evening. Bye. It is cold. It's actually, my temperature thing says 41, but on the way up here, it started out at like 38, and it went up. But that's still cold. This is cold weather to us. Probably spring to everybody up north. To the south, we don't like this. We can't be having this. We don't do cold. So, got my food. About to head back to the house and chow down. And I will come back to y'all later tonight with a final update and show you what I've gotten done so far. So, see y'all later. Hey guys, I'm back again one last time for this week. I wanted to go ahead and give you a final update on my whips for the week. I know I kind of touched on what I had accomplished in the car earlier, but I'm sure you would actually like to see what I actually stitched. So let me show you. We're gonna start out with Walk Fast, and this is where I got to on Harry the Herring. As you can see from where my little needle is, that's where I was at last time. I showed him the other day, and I have finished the tail. I don't know exactly how long I worked on him today, because it kept getting broken up. Like, I get to stitch maybe 15 minutes or something, or 10 minutes, and I'd have to get up and go deal with Abby in some form or another. So, but I wanted to go ahead and get that tail finished, so it is finished. So, I'm kind of debating at the moment if I want to go ahead and finish the fish, like just go ahead and finish the rest of the colors on him, or while I have this green color out, to go up here. There's some more writing up here, and then there's a tree right here, which I may or may not have room for the way it sits right now. It'll be close if I do, but I'm debating on whether or not to go ahead and keep working with that color or to finish out the fish first. But I'll decide on that later. So, but that's where he's at right now. I am going to keep working on him for January. I keep trying to give y'all information like you're not going to see me next week. And like you didn't just see me show him the other day. Anyway, I also managed to get some stitching on Miss Sarah Jane by Lottie Da. Did I show y'all like what she actually looked like? In case, did I actually show the picture? Because I know I showed that I had already had her on the Q-snap, but this is what she looks like. I'm trying to get her done, like her, for Loughbro. So, but that's what she looks like. And I am doing her, in case I also did not mention fabric, I'm also doing her on a 46 count Confederate gray. So I really can only work on her when there's daylight. Not that I wouldn't be able to work on her at night, but it would be a little bit more challenging. But I got all of that darker color in there so far. So, yeah, coming right along. I do need to go and pull out a couple more colors from my stash for this, because I only have like 3 or 4 colors pulled. Colors that I was going to use to start with. So, but that's where she's at. And last but not least, sorry, I'm putting it back over here on my thingamajig. That's what you do when you can't remember something, right? Last but not least, I have been working also on the border on Barson Loughbro. Yes, I did go ahead and configure my new 11-inch Q-snap with the also new 3-inch extenders. So this is the 11-inch side, and this is the 11-inch with the 3-inch extender. So this is 11 by 14. So I did go ahead and do that. Yes, I did kind of move this over a little bit more this way, so that I could work on the border a little bit easier over here. And also because there's like a little bit right here that I have left in the bird, but then I'm just going to be working up here, so, and over here, so it's not going to matter much. This pretty much over here is done. I don't have a Q-snap on it right now. Q-snap. I don't have a grime guard on it because I don't have one that'll fit it. The 11x11 is obviously not going to fit it. It's not going to be too tight. And the 11x17 is going to be too big. A little bit too loose for my liking. So, I have ordered a grime guard from Etsy that is meant to fit an 11 by 14 or even a 14 by 14. So it should be able to fit both sizes. And I also ordered a 6 by 6 that was on clearance from the same seller. So those will be coming in soon, and I'll show them to you when you get here. So that's where she's at. I also have the needle here from where I was at the other day when you last saw her, and I have stitched this. So this is the end of my thread that I was working with. There's only like 3 more swooshes on this side to match what's over here, so I am going to hold off on working on any more of the border, and I am going to come up here and I don't know, should I do that or should I just go ahead and finish all the writing? I think I might go ahead and pull out the red and finish out the writing and stuff that's over here first, because that'll give me a better idea of any kind of spacing and stuff up here. So, but that's where she's at. I can keep working on her. I'll be so happy to get this top half done, y'all. Because I really do think when I can show you, I really do think when I get that top half done, it'll go so much faster. I am using the original pattern. Don't come at me. This is what the whole thing looks like. And this is about where I'm at. Right? No. This is about where I'm at. I have this. This is the last line of text that I have written, where the squiggle is at the end. So there's only 2, like 1.5 lines of text here, and then all these motifs here, and some down at the bottom there, and that's it. And then obviously the border. But you see what I mean? Like, you cannot even see that border because they did that border in 12 grain. And there's a little piece of that border they did in that hickory sticks, which is what I'm doing the whole border in, not just that one piece. So, but yeah, I think it'll go a lot faster once I get to the bottom half. So, but that's really the only update I have for you guys. I've actually been awake by myself in here in the living room for the last 2 hours. Abby was, when I got home from getting dinner, when I got home, I went ahead and got her set up with some dinner of her own, some mac and cheese in a bowl, and of course she wanted to like just get in there and slosh her hands around and just push it all out of the bowl. So she made the biggest mess she possibly could. I'm surprised it didn't end up on the floor. But that's that's a 14-month-old for you, so I'm fully accepting that. I am trying my best to let it go. So I got her set up with some dinner, and then meanwhile, Andy went ahead and ate his soup. I tried to eat my soup, and while at the same time, you know, trying to keep an eye on her and deal with her, and keep her on the path of actually eating her food, not just playing with it. So he had gone to lay in the tub for a bit. He's kind of sick-ish, but hopefully he'll be better tomorrow. He was looking up something earlier, and he was saying he probably has something where he probably gets this thing where if he's out in the cold for an extended amount of time, he kind of gets a little temporary, brief sickness. It's not really viral. I don't know. But he went and soaked in the tub earlier, and He was literally only sitting out here for a few minutes, and then he decided to go ahead and go to bed. And when he went in the bedroom, this is probably at least 10 or 15 minutes after he got out of the tub, he just took his temperature, and he came in and told me, he's like, yeah, he has a fever of 100 degrees. So I'm hoping he'll feel better by morning. He asked if I wanted to go out and do anything tomorrow, since I did so much today, with having to deal with Abby and everything while he wasn't feeling well, and I wasn't really feeling it either, but I kind of had no choice. So, but he asked if I wanted to go out and do anything tomorrow, to get out of the house for a bit, and I was like, I don't know. We'll see. If I do go out and do anything, I might run to Joanne's, but that's still kind of iffy. So I've been sitting in here the last couple hours, just on my own. I had a cup of coffee to kind of wind down. I'm just watching some YouTube, and I'm about to eat my brookie that I got from McAllister's. It is a brownie with a cookie top, if you're not familiar with what that is. So I'm going to eat that, and then I'm going to work on something. Yeah, I may decide to go ahead and go back to working on and Barson. So, but that's it. I am gonna go ahead and wrap this up, get it added to the video, and get it saved and uploaded. But that's all for now. I wish you guys well. Hope you have a good week until I see you guys again. And get lots of stitching in this week. Hope your new year is going well. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.